Holy shit. This is when they do the pitching part, right? Or hopefully they kept that. Pitch themselves?
It says pitch.
So for those that didn't find love, who wants to come up here and tell everybody why you should be dateable?
The embarrassing pitch part. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying for a pitch. Like, I probably just stand up there and be like, anyone want me? Does anyone think I'm cute? And then we'll go from there.
Welcome to round 3, pick or pitch.
Here we go.
In round 3, you decided to pitch yourself.
Yeah.
Were you nervous about that? Like, what was kind of going on in your head?
I just kind of was like, why not? You know, what's the worst that can happen?
What's the worst that can happen? Your ego could get completely shattered.
You get embarrassed in person and then a million times again on the internet. So a lot of things could go wrong.
It could really hit the fan.
And you'll never want to watch this video because you're like, I fucked up in real time. I do not want to see how I came across.
Getting rejected one-on-one is painful enough and can really do some damage to your self-esteem.
Imagine getting DMs, LOL, bro, they really said, F you. It's like, yeah, I don't want that.
So that is the worst that could happen. But yeah, go for it though.
I like to write scripts, songs, skits. I am also kind of a nerd, so I like Marvel, Star Wars, and I'm a big DC fan.
Oh no, it's moving.
Yeah, less than 30 seconds.
Don't say you're a nerd. No, it's moving, no, it's moving.
If any of you ladies would like to go on a speed date, now is the chance.
Oh my God.
For that split second, like right after you pitched yourself, what was going through your mind?
You know, there was a little bit that was like, all right, rejection, gotta go. 25 girls, no, gotta move on. That was just like, cool. Utah don't work, California don't work. Who knows where we'll work? Maybe the moon, I don't know.
I respect him for putting himself out there knowing that he hasn't had any luck in the past. It's like, damn, bro, he's just trying at this point.
But that also shows there are things you have to work on because there's why does nobody like me? You have to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, what is it?
Him saying no one fucking me in this state or this state, and to get up on this stage and put yourself out there like this.
It's like you almost knew nobody was gonna want
Well, that's incredible courage on his end.
Because you just said nobody wants him from all these other areas.
I don't have balls that big. No, but if you're not getting up in the first instance, it's like, well, I knew you didn't want me then because we gave you a countdown. Like while I'm talking, I should see girls being like, oh, let's go for this guy. Once they said it's time, all girls were like, crack. Anyone? Here we go. No! Wait a second. Pity, that's pity. That's pity. That was a pity get up.
Nah, she don't fuck with him.
Nah, she ain't fuck with him. She felt so bad where her heart couldn't take it. Yeah. It was not the sweet, nice guy. You're gonna let him go up there and burn.
All this for her to go to the curtain?
Yeah, I mean, he was nice, but I'm not gonna say yes.
No, she's gonna play it all the way through and say yes.
I think she's gonna be ruthless and say, I can't let that happen. Does the talk, but is gonna reject him. Let's see what happens.
So, everyone else didn't pick me. Why did you pick me? I guess I'm just like interested in that, I guess.
So first of all, you're super handsome. You have like so much going on for you too, but I actually pitched in the last episode. Okay, hi guys, my name is Sage. Things I'm looking for in a guy, just someone patient, passionate.
Wait, did she get rejected too? So she didn't want to feel like that for him?
Comment with me, let me know.
Oh, really?
And I know how like much pressure that is and all that kind of stuff. So
He gave some reason. He said, why did you pick me? I did it once.
Because I had the courage to do it and I know that's a lot.
She don't even want to say anything about him. Like, oh, I like what you said about yourself, your appearance, what you wear. Like, why would you even bring up her past incidents when it was just like, do you like him or not?
What about me? She goes talk about herself. No. I said, what do you think about me?
She felt his pain and is an empathetic person and went for it to comfort him.
And that's it. It's like, well, I'm not looking at somebody like, you know, have the same trauma experience together. Like,
I don't know, maybe he can read that or maybe he's like, maybe somebody does love me.
Because she don't like him.
This ain't gonna be a match.
So you said you write scripts.
I do write scripts.
For shows or like
And
plays?
I have this film I'm working on called Group. It's about 5 people who go to group therapy. It's kind of based on my story with my mom's grief and her passing.
Shit.
It's fine. I went to group therapy. It's basically a whole entire film to show that therapy does actually help. Excuse me. So I really would like to get that made in some type of way. And I'm trying to get funding right now. It's been stressful, that's for sure.
Well, I don't think she actually cared. I think that was just a formulaic, and so you like scripts, tell me more, sort of thing.
Yeah, but also when that's your passion project, he was like, oh, I'm gonna share this. But I don't think he's thinking about like, there's a time and place. Maybe you don't share that one.
He doesn't have these experiences a lot, so he's dumping it all right now.
Well, I think if she had a genuine crush on him and genuinely wanted to,
She would have stood up instantly.
it would have been an instant stand up, and I think she would have cared about what he's saying. I think he thinks, oh, she actually gives a fuck about my script, so let me tell her about my script.
That's exactly it.
As opposed to reading between the lines and like, she's only here for pity, and I probably should just keep it kind of light and just not even go into details.
He can't read that.
He doesn't know any better though. It's like,
There's like things like if you were the last person to pick me, we can keep this quick. We ain't got to get into nothing.
So what got you into film specifically? Do you have like any family in the industry or
No,
took classes in school?
I wrote scripts, and then I realized I'm just Stephen King's myself. I just keep writing myself in them. I'm like, I might as well go audition. So then I went to auditions, and now I'm going back to writing and all that stuff. So it's really interesting. Enough about me, though. What about you? Like, what?
yeah, there we go.
So I went to my undergrad at Pepperdine and I studied biology there. So like probably complete opposite of the spectrum, but I have such a appreciation for film and all
Like
that.
biology with like specimen and processing and like.
Yeah, well, I'm a pre-dent student, so I'm applying to dental school and this upcoming year.
I did dental as well.
Oh, you did? Awesome.
I have
Yeah.
a Utah certificate. Yeah, it doesn't work in California, unfortunately.
What about all that, brother?
She just took him for the team.
That's all that was. Let me see her say yes.
So would you say yes or no to a second date?
I'm not opposed to the idea. She was very pretty, and like I said, we had a good conversation for 2 minutes, and it's like, what's the worst gonna happen? You know? So I'm, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna find out if she said yes or no. So if she said yes, she'll join.
She's
us.
saying yes
For the clip. That's the best thing. And then she can just go somewhere.
I feel so bad for him.
Rob was right. She wanted to play it thorough.
She played it through, bro.
That's very shocking.
It's not working.
But that's messed up though.
How was the wall behind it?
Look how far away she is.
I had to be really quiet. I had to
Oh, really?
chill a little bit, but we made it work. Yeah.
Okay. No,
Well, now you got this guy head over heels. This is my first girlfriend ever.
Legit leaning away from him.
She ghosted him.
Not only is she 5 feet away, she's leaning away.
Legs crossed.
And he's got the, hey, come on.
These are all the signs.
We're really doing the, yeah, Big Ryan. And I'm so happy that I got up. It's like, yo.
He was shocked. See, did you see his face?
No, yeah.
She came out.
He said, he literally said like, I can't believe it. He said like, no way type shit.
I'm just shocked, honestly.
First off, the smile on his face.
Oh, he's freaking out.
And I'm not trying to shit on this guy. You guys are being mean to that guy. He was
No,
sweet.
we're being
No,
realistic.
We know she's capping.
I want him to win, but in terms of realism, she's not going for him. It's a fact.
Like, come on.
And watch the body language. She doesn't like him. Every time you see the couples match and they're close. You can see the girl looking at the guy looking at the girl, they're gazing at each other and shit. You feel the fucking vibes.
There was just that delay, and I was like, all right, cool.
I know the uncertainty is really scary.
It was interesting, but yeah, I thought it was more pretty, but no.
Look at her. Yeah, he should grab in her hands.
You're pretty as well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Wow.
Yeah.
Saying thank you so much, looking at the camera.
You don't want to look at him.
Well, look at this freeze frame right here. Him staring longingly into her beautiful
Chest
blue
out,
eyes.
finally confident.
I know, he's like,
Damn.
Her hands together, fondling her fingers and rings.
It's like, let's wrap up this shot so we can go.
no, guys, the comments are gonna say she's nervous.
Y'all think they're at the beach right now? No.
No, they're not.
What about him kind of got you up out of your chair?
Well, he has like the most striking eyes. I don't know if it picks up. I'm sure it does.
Look at him. Holy shit, I've never been complimented.
I've never been on a date.
But he just came off as so authentic. And I think that's like what I've needed out of this process a little bit. So, I mean, I couldn't think of a singular reason to not. I think he's just like the full package. So nice. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, she's. Oh my God! She did. Oh well, thank you for the shake. He was ready to do the. Oh, we're supposed to flick up. We're couples now. Like, let's kiss or something.
No, now he's gonna grab her hand and she's gonna awkwardly just have to go. And then they said, what made you get out of her chair? She looked directly at the camera. She didn't go up and down. Like, I mean, how could you not?
If you just won and you matched with somebody and they said, and that's a wrap, you're not even looking at the person you matched with. You're walking off cam. Nah, aren't you excited? Aren't you excited?
He has like the most striking eyes. I don't know if it picks up. I'm sure it does on camera, but he.
I mean, he's elated.
His eyes.
I think those
they're
are
not striking.
Awesome.
Thank you.
What's your faced? I'm just like, go.
She said, oh, yeah, still more. Like she's faking.
She called him the full package and was ready to run off camera.
Thank you.
Was your hand faced?
He had to ask.
Hey, can I see your hand real quick?
And then bro went up here. Bro, okay.
Bro don't have no.
And then look at, she looked at him up and down like, okay. You know they let go right away. You know, she wiped her hands off.
And then he laughed like, oh, sorry about that. I didn't know what to do. I was trying to be funny for the camera.
And then he asked for a number, so I'll give you my Instagram.
They got Instagram.
That's all they exchanged, no numbers. And then he followed her, DM'd her, hey. And she just never opened the message.
Yeah, message never
And
had
she just unfollowed him a little bit later.
Don't do the pity get up. It's not a good look on both ends.
That's like manipulation though. You had him, you literally confuse him. He thinks that he's just one.
He's innocent. Like, he's an innocent guy. Like, he's gonna go, like,
Imagine
head over heels over this girl right
little
now.
kid, I tell him he's gonna get all this candy, we come home and I'm like, carrots. It's like, I'm not gonna do that to somebody for no reason.
His face when she said striking eyes, and he goes, oh, great heavens! Because no one's ever gave him a compliment before. She came around the corner, bro, gasped, said, this is insane.
I'm still shocked.
I'm sure the comments called it out.
They had to.
That was such a
Too late now.
day.
I just tell you I'm gonna pick a bitch. I'm gonna feel this.
Oh, we
Light skin. Thank you.
Oh wait, so you can pick what pick?
Run that.
So I'm gonna be completely honest. I saw you when you walked in, and I was telling him, I said, I got to get that. I mean, that's 100% a must. But first, I do gotta ask you, what's an ideal date look like for you?
Honestly, I didn't like that you called me that.
Never mind.
I'm sorry. What's your name?
Alana.
She's leaning back. Fuck. No, he said, when I saw you come out, I told you guys I gotta get that. And then she goes, I don't like the way you just referred to me as that.
Swap. Never mind. He didn't mean it like that. It was actually.
That's just guy lingo. Gotta get that. Like, you are stunning, you are bad, but she took it as, why did you call me that?
If she liked him a lot, he could say the same thing, and she would have no issue with that.
That's why she said no to every single person in line.
Like, in a setting like this, I don't think it's inappropriate to say that. It's like,
He meant no arm, but she took that.
like, give me that. Or
If Michael B. Jordan gets up and said, I saw you, I was like, I gotta get that. She's like, oh my God, thank you. No, I wanted you.
But it's the guy with no hair that she's not feeling it. So.
If I'm him, I'm just thinking of
But it shows her vibe too, where it's like, come on, really? You took it like that?
Yeah.
He should swap her. He should swap her right now.
I thought she was decently cute.
Especially when he picked her. It's like, come on, he likes you.
That's what I'm saying.
Ideal date? I don't even know. Something like if we don't really know each other like that, I like this is where we're gonna meet, and then strangers at a bar, like we're gonna meet at this restaurant or at this bar, and then we're gonna be on opposite sides of the restaurant and make eyes across the room.
Okay.
And then slowly approach and then introduce as if we didn't make the plan to be there in the first place and see where it goes. I don't know.
So you spontaneous.
Yeah, something spontaneous. I like passion, something like.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I had spoke too soon. I thought I liked her.
She started talking.
Yeah. Never mind.
That's how it goes. That's how it
You
goes.
don't like your vibe?
I like to see she had some she was ambitious. Like I said, she had her own business going on. So that
Bro got the 50-50 fit on.
And the long shirt.
Got a half and half.
You know, everybody has their own taste.
But honestly, like my ambitions, my passions, it's not my job. Not to get dark for a second, but my aunt passed away like 2 years ago. And like during her funeral, I was hearing everybody talk about who she was. And then I was thinking like, if I were to pass away, what would people say about me?
Right.
And at the time I was just a workaholic, and I was like, people would just be like, she's a hard worker. And I don't like that. I'm so much more. I'm such a silly, funny, cool person. I like to run. I'm training for the LA Marathon right now.
Okay, they get the result.
Weak ass. Yeah. He's giving good vibes. I feel bad.
Okay, so would you say yes or no to a second date?
I would.
Where do you think her head is at?
I don't know. Because I didn't get to really engage and really talk as much as I wanted to. I feel like when I asked the first question, she just went ahead and, explained to herself so much. I didn't even get to follow up with any other questions to really let her get to know who Dominic is. So
Appreciate everybody in the crowd's listening to me because I don't care about you.
She ain't coming out.
He knows.
Okay, so I do have to tell you she said no. Are you caught off guard by that? Are you surprised? Not really.
not really. Like I'm one of those people where if I talk to you, that's when people start liking me a lot more because they're like, they get a different vibe.
You deserve somebody.
That's sad.
From the jump, I wasn't really feeling the vibe. Him referring to me as like, oh, I need to talk to that. I was like, whoa. It was kind of a jump scare. Like, I do appreciate that he was very passionate and he was like, you, and I like that, but it felt like he was appealing more towards the male audience. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. Or
What?
something to claim, or it just wasn't an appreciation.
So I have to tell you, he did say yes. Or is that a surprise at all to you?
No, a little surprising. I don't know, because he wrote this like poem and then it was like by ChatGPT. The whole thing was just so impersonal.
Alana.
OMG. Your smile, a warmth that lights the skies, a gentle breeze where beauty lies, a silent grace in all you do, a world of wonder pure and new. We love you, ChatGPT. And then he said his hint, you rub my head. What? Sorry.
Damn, she disgusted right.
And you are granted 3 wishes.
Oh, I see. You know who it's gonna be.
I regret giving her those compliments before.
She's still on business.
She deserves better.
She reminds me of Wendy Williams.
The eyes a little bit.
She just gives me that Wendy Williams energy.
I seen her yelling like from a window or something. She's trapped or something.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, like she's trying to like escape. I don't know. I haven't kept up with Wendy.
That's what the dementia will do to you. That really left a sickness in my stomach. She got a love letter to her.
Stop reading halfway through.
Oh, it was from ChatGPT, so maybe I get that part. But yeah, if you're at least getting something, like he cares. He wants to claim you, but she doesn't want that. Like she viewed it a little bit differently than.
It was for the men. He was like, that's the girl.
Hey, that's her vibe. Whatever.
Okay, hello, my name is Maya. I'm 22 years old. I live in Pasadena, California. I just started going to class studying physics and aerospace engineering. Oh, I make clothes. I also like to sing. I like to stay home, and I like to just sew. And I like people or a man who's like more traditional and a little bit more like in their divine masculine. And yes, that's it.
There's a guy getting up.
I think someone's getting
There's a guy getting up. She's too nice.
All right, so whoever wants to go on a date, you're gonna take a seat in 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Okay. Little pink vibe.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Denzel.
What is it?
My name is Denzel.
Pencil.
Like pencil with a D.
I like that we're both wearing pink.
Yeah. I think it's ordained. I think it was meant to be, for sure. Yeah, and the pink and peak, I'm like, this is too serendipitous. Like
Serendipitous.
Getting Neapolitan vibes.
Pencil.
Is that like a beer?
It's like an ice cream with 3 flavors.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. So you saw flowers everywhere. Is there a particular one? If there is, so what does that mean?
Magnolia flower.
Magnolia. What's it look like? I'm not familiar with it.
It's pink and it kind of looks similar to this, but it's just opens like this. And you see like a lot of trees in the winter that they're blooming, but it's just like a pink flower and
Flower cross. Okay, yeah, they're long.
I don't know what they're talking. I had like this spiritual download and I saw that tree and I was like, that flower.
Like how can you saw and you're like, wait, this is speaking to me. This is the one. This is different.
He's asking the right questions. Okay.
I would say yes for sure. I would say yes for sure.
Are the people that match like get off of the stage?
Yeah, no, they go right back to their seats.
So I would say no. And these are the reasons why I'm saying no. Everyone was saying that our whole interaction was like, you guys had so much chemistry and it's so nice and it seems so good and everything. But I felt like maybe I was talking too much and maybe I didn't get to know enough about him. And maybe that's a reason to go on a second date. But I didn't feel like a romantic, like I wasn't looking at him and I was like.
It's visual.
No, you didn't feel sexually attracted.
So you didn't like the way he looked. You didn't like his face. The end.
So he did say yes.
No. Okay.
Does that make you like doubt your decision at all?
No, not at all. It doesn't make me doubt my decision.
Hi, my name is Alexander. 21 years old. I'm originally from South Florida. Let's see. I'm a dancer. I go to school for dance at USC. I do all styles of dance. I'm an actor. I've done national commercials, and I've done a film with Nike. Let's see. I'm super into fashion. I like to travel a lot. Let's see. I DJ. Yeah, I kind of just like do everything. I have my own nonprofit, helping underprivileged kids. Yeah, that's what that 3 seconds through my life.
Uh-oh. Redhead.
Yeah, why is she screaming at it?
And then the one girl you don't want gets up, and you're like, I was hoping for that.
She could have picked.
Yeah, you could pick.
Oh, well, then that's the point.
That's also just as risky too.
Yeah, but then you just don't
You
want
did light skin thing, you picked the girl you want. She said, what the fuck?
Right? Are you picking or pitching? Because pitching, like you get a better opportunity of more people, like a bigger pool.
Yeah.
You only get one chance with this one girl if you pick.
Well, they both take a hit to you. You could have 30 people say no to you.
Or just one.
Or just one.
Maybe I'm doing the just one.
And then you go, yeah, it's the girl I wanted. She didn't want me, but at least I went for what I wanted.
Yeah, and I'd rather have one person say no than 50.
I'm going for the one. If you guys would like to see more reactions and more vlogs that we can't put on YouTube, then become a member at mystrawberrypark.com.
We're gonna be posting weekly content on there, sometimes even every day. We got exclusive merch on there too.
Also, all the videos you're seeing on our channel right now have already been uploaded early for everybody that's a member on our website. Join the family.
And don't take our word for it. Look at the comments that people are leaving once they become a member. Everyone's loving it. They're getting so many crazy videos that we can't put on YouTube for all types of reasons. So make sure you guys click the first link at the top of the description or
go to mystrawberrypark.com. Don't miss out.
What do you even say when you're pitching yourself? Because again, in my eyes, it ain't about the pitch. It's how you look.
Well, yeah. So then you just say whatever. You just hope somebody is drawn to you.
That's why I said if I do it, I'm going up and saying, does anyone like the way I look? And then if so, we'll go from there.
And if there's 30 seconds left, that's all I need.
Because I can lie. I can say the best things. I work with underprivileged kids. I'm a millionaire. I drive this. I
love sushi every night. Whatever girls activities.
Whatever girls, you can say anything in the pitch. Because don't you want to say the best stuff anyways? It's like, yeah, everyone's going to say their best thing.
It's not really going to sway anyone.
Not as much.
Serena, you're not new to this. This is your second time on the
I
show.
feel like I'm having like war flashbacks right now, you guys. Standing here by myself. Last season that I did it, I basically had an entire date the entire time with the same guy. In the last 20 seconds, someone else took him, and then everyone was telling me in the like back and everything, they're like, y'all had such a great date. So I said yes. And I came here, and he chose the girl that he talked to for 20 seconds instead of me the entire time.
That proves what we just said.
But yeah, there was a lot of controversy about it, so thank you.
Jackson picking April over Serena has me shattered. Like, dude, what? Fumbled? I thought Jackson would go for Serena. They matched energy so well.
No, we said the bad girl came on the flop and said, fuck you.
If energy don't mean shit when the motherfucker look better. Is anyone else so mad about Jackson chose April instead of Serena? He literally spoke to her for 20 seconds. I feel so bad for her.
I can get 1 second with a girl. If I like the way she looks, I'm saying yes.
I could speak to a girl for 3.5 hours. If my celebrity crush, I see her in the corner of my eye for a millisecond.
Shoots her shot at you.
It's just human nature.
I guess I'll give my rundown. I'm from Austin, Texas. Okay. I moved here like a year and a half ago. I moved here for my sister. She actually lives in Burbank and she dances and acts. But I work for a tech company, so completely different. I pointed him out, and I pointed like 2 or 3 that looked nice.
What do you like doing on the weekends?
On weekends? Yeah, no, I mean, it's pretty basic. Like, I go out with my dog a lot, so I'll walk her.
What kind of dog you
and, like, I have a golden retriever.
I'm falling asleep. They ended up matching. I'm happy for him. Lesbians. But that's not the rules though, bruh.
Were you caught off guard by that?
I was very caught off guard. Val and I were hanging out like the whole time, and we were getting along very well.
The whole time she wanted to fuck.
Hi.
Hi. So you've already introduced yourselves. I picked you because from the get-go, kind of, we started a conversation, and I really liked it.
So they're both gay.
So you like girls?
Yeah. Both.
But again, I think that destroys the integrity of the game because it should be a guy.
Put them on the gay episode, right?
Yeah, do a gay episode. All lesbians. 100 lesbians. Fight to the death.
Because how would everybody react if the guy goes, I want you, brother?
Oh, no, we ain't doing that. No, bro, pick one of the girls, bro. Because a guy should have the opportunity to be on a date if you're for the sake of the game.
They're just letting anything slide.
Yeah, whatever.
When you walked into the lobby, I was like, I think she's blah, 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 but I don't know, we'll see.
No, I've been told I give it off. So then I try to make it obvious, you know?
I would prefer a guy, but sure.
So then what would your ideal first date be like?
Oh my God, I haven't been on a date in like over a year. I don't know how to date anymore.
Me neither. It's okay, we can experiment. But
We should go dancing.
Yeah, we already said multiple things. We said dancing, we said thrifting, right? So those are already planned.
Oh, you were already...
You're like getting all the details beforehand. Okay.
Awkward.
I'm a terrible thrifter. I'd love for you to like pick out an outfit for me. Maybe I can put you in some wacky clothes as well.
No, yeah, you were saying that you buy clothes like.
Awkward.
Yeah, I normally shop when I am abroad. I just find that the quality of clothing, like this is from Japan, this is from like London, and so.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. I mean, most of my stuff is from like my area or like the LA kind of city area because I don't really travel like out of the country, which is really cool that you do.
Yeah, she ain't with you, bro. She ain't with that, bro.
Yeah, I could show you from my home country and everything, like we were talking about.
Exactly. We can both travel. We got places to go. Obviously, I've never either been to like Mexico or like either. Like, so then we said we can go explore that too.
I see the nose contour.
I was very awkward. I don't really remember half of the things that I said. And when I did sit down, I just feel my whole entire body shaking. And I just don't even know what I rambled about or what I even said.
Were the nerves because of the cameras or were the nerves because like not knowing if she was going to reciprocate?
A little bit of both because I felt like there was like obviously there was that little like friendship that we got.
So would you say yes or no to a second date?
I would say yes.
Where do you think her head is at?
I think genuinely it's a no because I kind of felt like it was a little bit.
Y'all weren't meshing, bruh.
Yeah, it's almost like this isn't the gay episode.
It's like I'm 20% gay, but I'm not really gay.
Okay, so I have to tell you she did say no.
Okay.
I think Val is a beautiful person. She is very lovely, but I didn't necessarily feel the romantic spark that I look for when I'm meeting someone new.
I'm curious, after the date, did you guys talk at all like in the lobby?
I think it was just like small little interactions and I kind of told her like, I'm sorry if it got awkward after that or like if that made anything awkward. She was like, no, it's fine. I just didn't really, all she mentioned was like, I didn't really expect it at all. And I was like, okay, I understand.
I'm straight,
Sure, yeah.
Red hair. It's my girl right here.
Hi, you guys. My name's Caroline. I'm 24 years old and I'm from the Bay Area. I'm down here in LA now working as like a medical assistant in functional medicine. I have a little cat named Eloise and she's also orange, so we match. And if you're allergic to cats, that might be a gift.
Nice hair.
I like to dry flowers. I love to hang out with my friends. I'm a big walk and talk. I love to host little parties and game nights. So if you like to socialize, that's what I do.
Bro in love.
I'm Justin.
Hi, Justin. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Okay, so I got up because, I got up for a number of reasons. You said you have a cat.
I do have a cat.
I have a cat.
Wow, what's your name?
His name is Kevin.
Kevin, okay.
Kevin. He's cool. He's like a, shout out to Kevin. He's watching this.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. He's a tuxedo cat.
Oh, sweet. That's fun.
He's cool.
Is he snuggly?
Oh, very snuggly.
Yeah?
He thinks
Okay.
he's.
They swipe.
I would rather risk it with the new person I haven't even swiped on yet.
I would say yes to a second date, yeah.
Okay, so I have to tell you she said no.
Oh, the goal.
Are you surprised by that at all?
I'm be honest, no.
It's Osborne.
So awkward.
I think we would be better off as friends. I did think he was really sweet though, and I really appreciate that he shot his shot and stood up and, talked to me and that we had such a good conversation.
You're hung, brother.
You seem like you handle rejection very well. Like you're very mature about it.
They said you got rejected this whole episode, bro.
Yeah, he took a few L's.
Have you guys learned anything from this experience of pitching yourself?
I mean, you're the veteran, so you want to go first?
Rejection doesn't have to be embarrassing. It can be disappointing, but I don't think there's anything inherently embarrassing about, hey, if it goes wrong, just because your person's not in the room doesn't mean they're not out there in the world. So
No means next opportunity.
yeah, exactly.
She basically said, I'm not the one for you, even if we're in the same room, but it's, she doesn't like answering questions, straight on.
And he said no means there's a new opportunity.
She kept bringing up the instance of, being embarrassed or whatever by being the only one. But no, talk about y'all's new relationship, right? You just won. She keeps trying to make a point and some sort of message to the audience.
All right, I know the comments. No, these comments are brain dead, bro. They're saying Kayceon and Sage surprisingly are the best pair of this season.
You would say the average person doesn't see it. They go, oh my gosh, she said yes. That's how they're viewing this. They don't really see the little details of she doesn't fuck with him.
Casey on thinking Sage just picked him for pity, but then actually said yes to a date. So happy. Oh my God, love them.
No, it's like girls. They're like, it's a happy love story.
Get it?
They can't read between the lines and they can't see the body language.
Well, they took it literally. She said yes to him. She says the full package.
You can tell Casey on was floored. Sage said yes. My man pulled.
He fake pulled though.
Are we the only people on planet Earth who can see that that's complete dog water?
And maybe they're dating. They might be in love.
He might be cracking that right now as we speak, and you know he's not. I was so scared nobody would stand up for Casey on. I'm so glad someone did. Protect him at all costs.
The show isn't about protecting people and confiding in people that are sweet or you feel bad. It's about finding your love, right?
Well, that's what women say when they're not actually physically attracted to him. They just feel bad for him. So it's protect him at all costs. Oh, he's so sweet. He's a puppy dog. He's a sweet little cute cuddly.
His eyes are striking, and you know damn well they're not.
I'm not saying that there's nobody that would find him attractive.
Yeah, and I don't want to come off like we're hating on him because he seems like a cool guy. He's into what he's into. He's nerdy about there's girls for that, but for her to fake it the whole time and give him this false perception of this relationship that's never gonna be is like, come on, that's messed up.
And then the people falling for it in the comments by the thousands.
It's the Nectar audience though.
Sage just turned this man's whole life around. LML, he's gonna be talking about this for years.
This is his highlight of his life though, like of his dating career. They're not actually talking though. I can like guarantee that.
Here's the issue. There's this like big discrepancy in all these comments saying, no, he's the best, he's the best, he's so sweet, he's so sexy and cute and awkward. Then why did he have no dating life in LA in his hometown?
To the point where he recognized and said, I need to go to the moon. Maybe I could find an alien or some shit.
But all of a sudden, everyone loves him in the comments. It's like, yeah, because he's sweet and he's a nice person.
Everyone's doing exactly what Sage did. Because look at it, everyone wants to get 1K likes on a comment. It's like, well, if everyone's gonna agree.
I don't know how much people are faking these comments or this. They could just be this blind to it.
It's a combination of blind to if they actually have a connection and they're just blind to that, and also just virtue signaling and being like, he was such a good guy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he was, but are you gonna smash him? No.
And a lot of people aren't dissecting the video like we are too. So yeah, people are just watching it for the surface level of what it is. Like, oh, cool, they matched.
Oh shit, he commented.
Who did?
Casey on. I just wanted to say I appreciate all the sweet comments y'all have posted about me and Sage about our date and rooting for us. I read and replied to I think 150, maybe more comments, but seriously, I really appreciate your kind words and just wanted to say thank you. How did the date? I want to know, did it work out? He said, we're still talking. So when's the second date? He said, figuring that out 4 days ago.
No, but you can tell he's never been in a relationship. Like, bro, why are you responding to comments like this?
We're still talking.
We're still talking. Like, we're planning our date out right now. Like, she hasn't got back to me yet. I sent about 3 texts, but.
Yeah, so when's your second date? So they haven't even gone on a date.
It's like, why are you telling the random comment? We're working on it.
Yeah,
he said, we're still talking. And then they said, when's the next date? When's the second date? He said, figuring that out. When you ask a girl on a date, they will literally, if they like you, they will say, I'm free this day and this day. Want to do this time?
Especially when you got picked out of 50 people. He still can't read it after the shoot. He's still delusional. But we call it though. That's why it's messed up, because you're giving him this false sort of perception of what this is. Like, he's excited though, right? Like, why are you commenting back?
I think the tell-all is the figuring that out. Hey, when's your guys' date? Figuring that out. How long does it take y'all to set up dates when you've had a girl that was vibing with you?
Well, they agree or they don't agree.
Right? Like, after the shoot, I'd have been like, hey, you trying to hang out tomorrow? Or like, you know, almost like, if you like each other, you want to you plan your second hangout or the next hangout after that hangout's done in a way.
The girl will say, I'm free on Wednesday and I'm off on after 5 p.m. on all weekdays. And then you go, bet, why don't we grab snow cones at 6 p.m. on Tuesday? And then they go, bet.
And he probably can't read the cues that she's giving. Like, yeah, if she's not giving you a reason and another day that she's free, then bro, she's probably not wanting to hang out. If you text her and say, hey, are you busy on Saturday? And she says, yeah, I got something to do. And she doesn't say, yeah, I got something to do, but I'm free on Monday.
Then you know.
So the comment said, Casey and Sage turned out to be an amazing match. He comments, agreed.
He's never had people talk about him this much.
No, that's so true though.
He's never had any girl go out with him, and now he's never had people talk about him. So he is on cloud 9. You know what that feels like.
Well, I hope that all the people that think he's sexy DM him
or like, yeah,
and go on a date.
Give him a chance.
Because he's still working out the details with the other girl.
And that was 5 days ago.
We still figure it out.
And this was probably shot a month ago. Which means holy.
Oh wait, that's true.
That's so true. These take months to come out.
They filmed a long time ago, and he said we're still figuring out 5 days ago. Oh, yeah, it ain't working out.
Oh, yeah, no, that was the first thing I thought of.
You gotta move on, bro.
It's been a month and 5 days.
It's been longer than that.
It's been 2 months, and there hasn't been a second date. So that one dropped about a month ago. They could have filmed it maybe a month or two before that.
Honestly, minimum 2 months.
Half the year's gone, dude.
He probably sent her a link. Hey, our episode came out. We should want a date for fans. They said we worked out, so we look so cute.
It's more of like, I wish people were just more real and like...
No, that's why I said at the beginning, I feel she fucked up and manipulated.
Yeah.
And 3 months later, he's still waiting to hear back from her to figure out when they link for the next time.
And he's trying to keep all the comments updated just as much.
I have zero ill will towards him. I want to see him win. I want to help him out.
Yeah.
I wish he actually could be with that girl or with the girl of his dreams. We're just pointing out the hypocrisy and lying on their end, on the other people, on the comments and whatever. That's all I'm saying.
Like, I'd rather be real with somebody.
Well, yeah, would you rather someone say, hey, I'm not interested in you, or date you for a year as a joke and it's all fake?
Just because I know how it feels to not have a girlfriend and to be lonely. I'm just gonna date you for that reason. That's what she said. Like, and then yeah, you break his heart when you have to let him go because you were just putting on an act. Like, that's why she's stringing him along. It's been 2 months. Like, why haven't you told him you're done?
Like, what's really the kind thing to do?
That's it. What's the kind thing to do? To be real and just to be straight up with someone?
Or lie for their feelings for however long you can and then ghost them eventually and stop replying to their DMs and leave them on scene and hopefully they get the hint after 3 months. Is that kind?
I can invest it into these because they make them like a series too, where it's like, you gotta watch the next one. And then they do funny things like the pitch. Like, you got people out here begging for a date, really.
Hopefully they figure it out.
Sage and Casey-on.
They're figuring it out.
Best couple of the season.
That was the best couple of the season, hands down.
Subscribe.